What do you consider to be a cultural food of the United States? BB, J. I'd give it was originated in the US, but it's not that popular in other countries. Although it's shown a lot in American cartoons. I literally tried PB, J last year for the first time and it's freaking delicious 10/10. Edit, thanks for your suggestions on different forms on how to eat PB, J. So I'm gonna make a list of some. PB, honey, with sliced banana, with chocolate chips, with freeze strawberries, candied pecans, fluffernutter, I like this word. PB, pickles, what? With mayo, WTF I'm gonna try this tomorrow. Mixing the peanut butter and the jelly in one. With lemon zest. With popcorn. I think. As a non-American. Italian-American and Tex-Mex are two that are found all over the US and now the world. Spaghetti meat sauce. Non-bechamel lasagna. Deli-style pizza, chili con carne. Loaded nachos. Etc. Other dishes that may be more regional just aren't found everywhere even in the US. I was grocery shopping recently when a very nice German guy approached me for advice. He had friends coming to visit from his home country and he wanted to introduce them to peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And could I advise him on the best ingredients? He already had some kind of bullshit artisan bread from the bakery department in his cart. I told him to put that back. Go to the bread aisle and get the crappy white Wonder Bread. Then there was discussion about the merits of Welch's grape jelly versus strawberry jam. And how most big brand peanut butter is optimal as opposed to the oily natural kind. Lastly he learned to use the term PB:J. He went away delighted. And it felt great to be a cultural ambassador. Day continue to hear sounds that you heard all day even after the sound is no longer present? When I used to work in healthcare, I would come home and still hear the dinging of the patient call bells. One time in a family trip we rode the train for 12 hours to our destination and the days after I could still hear the train tracks in my head. Every time, the beeping sounds of McDonald's machine are the worst. Yup, and I think it's intensified when you're very tired. I used to hear my boss talking to me once I got home when I worked in a hospital. It's probably related to something like Pavlov and his bell. You're conditioned to immediately focus on something when you hear specific sounds, like a cell phone ringing. Or text message ding. Human brains are really good at picking out patterns from even random nonsense noises, so your brain is triggered even though it didn't hear the whole sound. What is the strangest reason someone has broken up with you? My brother committed suicide and I became withdrawn the following weeks. I still went to work as a bartender but quit going to her bar after I got off. I just wanted to go home. A month later I get chlamydia. Asked her WTF and she said she wanted to break up and that she had been sleeping with her boss. I asked why. And she replied that I both had become too sad but also wouldn't share my sadness with her. Fuck off Summer. My first boyfriend, we both were 18, turned out to be a weirdo. He once almost broke up with me because while talking with a couple of friends about the new Tim Burton film, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I said I'd like to marry Willy Wonka. This was when I was obsessed with Tim Burton and found Johnny Depp super hot, a long time ago. Definitely, so my logic was wow, Johnny Depp and a chocolate factory? Yes. Please. Well, he got super offended by this. Saying I had ridiculed him by saying such a thing in front of him and my friends. He was very upset and I actually wished he'd broken up with me cause when I tried to break up a month later he claimed he'd kill himself if I did, then stalked me for 7 years. I had someone break up with me because she thought I was too poor for her. I'm not loaded by any means. But I don't flash. I drive a modest car. Fix it myself 90% of the time. Don't have a huge house and tend to pre-cook a lot of my own meals as it's cheaper and healthier. She broke it off with me saying that she didn't think I could help raise a family. First I'd heard of a family, with her. Someone let her in on the fact that I own my own property and knew other bits about me. She was mad because she had broken up with me not knowing that I was an okay deal and figured I owed her another shot because I kept that from her. Etc. I didn't get it but I was done with that silliness. Women of Reddit. What are your most cherished memories with your spouse? Partner or ex-partner? The most memorable moments have always been things that made both of us laugh or when he gave me butterflies in my stomach. Some highlights from the beginning was when he told me he loves me. Our first kiss. He forgot his sweet peppers he bought in my car and had to call me. I was messing around with him and he got distracted. I laugh all the way back to bring it to him. And most recently I was confidently incorrect on a math problem and he explained it to me. With my current partner. I agree with Shirizing quiet moments. Cuddling in bed. Exploring and traveling. We collect stickers and Christmas ornaments from every city we visit. Having side-splitting laughing fits because we both have the same dark and stupid sense of humor. We also just got tattoos together. Yeah. We are that dorky couple. But most importantly, we acknowledge that we are humbled and grateful every single day. We never take each other, or the amazing life we are building together, for granted. With my ex-husband. Having our children, I have 2 teenagers. My most cherished? My entire pregnancy. My husband doted on me and attended every appointment. During my maternity leave we took strolls every morning after dropping our oldest off at school. He tucked me in every night and adjusted my pregnancy pillow. I didn't ask for this treatment and yes I tried to shoo him away but he truly wanted to be as present as possible and contribute however he could. The Lil Bean is now 8 months old and my husband still dotes on me. Tucks me in. And all that jazz. He's the stay-at-home parent and he refuses to let me spoil or pamper him. But man, that pregnancy was easy sailing with him.